Alright, so all we're doing here is just masking up the top of the vehicle. This stuff does have some overspray, so I would recommend putting a sheet of plastic over the top of your vehicle if you're doing the bottom section like this. Because I did get a little bit of dry overspray on the top of my car, but it's not something that is hard to take off. You know, I just washed the car and most of it came off. Some of the more stubborn areas, I used a clay bar to just, wash it off of the car with some soap. Okay, the top section, because all I did was mask up to here. You know, pretty much part of the door going around the car. I didn't mask the full car, the full top of the car up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I recommend masking the whole thing up if you have the time and if you want to do it. Okay, here we go. So we're spraying the Raptor liner product. I get mine on eBay, pretty cheap, about $160 for a gallon sprayable material. They give you 4 quarts of this with a little quart of hardener that you just add into the bottle and you shake it up and you spray it. Okay, they give you the gun as well. I was having a little pulsing action on the gun. You could kind of see the way it's spraying. It's kind of like pulsing. I don't know if it was because of the gun. It wasn't my air. That's for sure. I remember when I did my Daihatsu over in Texas, it wasn't pulsing like this. You can kind of see it pulsing, but I ended up learning how to spray it, and then it ended up going on pretty good. You can see that, if you're moving too fast, you're going to get that pulse dots. But if you move at the right speed, it actually laid on pretty good. So double check it. It's not really supposed to pulse like this. I think something was wrong with the gun that was supplied, but I did it. It came out good, and I'm not complaining. I'm the type where I don't like to stop. So if I'm spraying it, I'll just try to figure out how to compromise and how to make it work. And I just kept on going. You can see that I put the gun butt light on it because it helped a ton, especially spraying under the wheel wells and under the car. I mean, it was a great light to have. I just snapped it on, and it helped a ton. Seriously. So yeah, here we go. We're just spraying the Raptor liner on it, and as far as coats, just spray on until it covers and until it looks even with you. Sometimes it might be tricky because you just don't want to over wet it. So just keep the gun flowing. That's the main thing. Keep the gun flowing. Okay, and then just use all angles, and this way you can get up and around and between the grills and all that. But it came out really, really nice. Just keep watching. We're almost done here. With the Raptor liner. Same thing with the Raptor liner, okay? You want to peel it off just before it's cured. Okay, so actually I waited about 40 minutes, which was a little too long, I think. I think 30 minutes would have been a good time for this stuff to set up because it sets up really quickly. Okay, so just feel it, check it. So here you go. I'm mixing up a new batch of Raptor liner here. I'm just going to get some, because of the pipe that goes down the liquid pipe here that picks up the materials, it doesn't go all the way down to the bottom, so there's going to be a little extra left over. So I'm just pouring some in to the other bottle here, and then you just tighten it up and then go to town with the product. And I used 3 quarts of product for this whole project. I still have 1 quart left. Not too bad. Okay. So yeah, actually came out really, really nice, and I do like Raptor liner. It's a really good product. So there you go, the finished product. Here I am unmasking. Now be careful, anytime you're unmasking a car, take your time, don't rush it, and pull away from your newly painted area. Okay, pull away from it. And again, don't rush it, go slow. Okay, so just kind of watch how I'm peeling this off. Go slow, especially the fine line tape part, because that's where the real edge of your graphic is, right? On that 1/8 fine line tape. Okay. And I was supposed to have footage of putting the fine line tape on, but somehow the footage was lost. I just don't know where the footage is for that. But if you look in my other videos, especially on the mini truck Daihatsu project that we did, we do have a video series on how to fine line tape. Especially the motorcycle tank lamp projects in VIP, we do have a whole section on fine line taping. Okay, and that's how you do flame graphics or masking out for 2-tone, 3-tone, whatever. That 1/8 fine line tape is a very popular product by 3M that we use all the time. So here we're just kind of unmasking. Take your time slowly. Doesn't look like I had any fine line tape on that rear section, but you can see around the fender well, there's still blue on there, right? That's the fine line tape that we take off slowly. Keep watching because you'll see me take it off. And then some areas you're going to see like a rough edge of the Raptor liner, but that actually came right off as I rubbed it side to side. I just let it sit a little longer, get dried up a little bit more, and then I was able to just rub it right off like a plasti dip. The line came out seamless. It looked really good, flawless, so to say. So you could see some of the fine line tape there on the masking tape. And again, for using, so here's the fine line tape. You could see some rough edges here, right, as I pull off, but that actually, like I said, it comes off. As far as the masking tape, why am I using blue? I like to use the blue painter's tape on top of fresh paint like this, because it doesn't have a great stick to it. Okay, painter's tape doesn't have as good adhesion as like a 3M, the 3M yellow tape or American tape. So when doing graphics, I don't like to use a tape that's very good. I like to use a mediocre tape, and a good tape for that, again, is the painter's tape. Okay, the blue painter's tape you can get at Lowe's or Home Depot. All right, so that's pretty much it for this. The next series, we're going to be doing the graphics and a little bit of color sanding and buffing to give you an idea of how to buff out single stage paints, and putting on all of our graphics. And that's it for the CRV project. We're gonna have a final walk around video. Hope you like the series. Probably another video or two left in this series, so I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.